Hello there, my name is Aman and welcome to another installment of a guitar lesson! Now, a lot of people come up to me and say to me stuff like, I want to play guitar, but my hands hurt, my fingers hurt. And the reason is, you're probably playing bar chords. So the lesson of the story is, don't play bar chords. No, not really. So if you have encountered problems with bar chords, you're probably wondering, is it normal to hurt while playing guitar is very painful? No, it doesn't have to be that. So the trick is this. When you're holding a bar chord, most of the time you're not actually holding all the 6 strings at once, unless you're doing a chord like this, of which you have to apply pressure on all the 6 strings. But most of the time you have a chord, let's say a G major bar chord, like this. Now in this case you have 3 notes which are not part of that bar, and then you have a note here on the 6th string which is part of the bar, and then 2nd string and the 1st string. Now the trick is to actually learn to apply just enough pressure on the strings to just get those strings to not buzz. So you want just enough good sound on those. So if I press this, I'm actually curving my fingers a bit so that the other strings are actually muted. I'm not pressing on all 6 strings. So now I have this, and see, I can still get that, but when I go here, it's only on that. The only tricky thing about this is you have to angle your fingers in a particular way so that the other strings are not being fretted. Now, the next one is if you do like a minor chord. Now you could press all the strings, but again, if you angle it a bit, this is a bit tricky to do compared to the other one, but it's still possible. Of course, if you're in this particular situation where you want to do like hammer-ons, for example, if this chord was, then you have to press on all the 6 strings. So after this, we're going to cut to the video so you can see close up what I'm doing here, and then you'll understand the secrets of Barre Chords. See you soon. So now if you look here, I'm going to be pressing the G major chord. Now if I press all the way on every single fret, this is how it looks like. Now that's a lot of work. You don't need to do that. If I do here and I angle it a bit, save you a little bit of energy. Now the next trick is also that when you press down, you're pressing quite close to the fret. Not on the fret, because that would be, the sound will be muted, but just behind the fret. Now if you press further away from the fret, this requires more strength. That's a lot of work, Oh, perfect. Not so much work. Same thing with the minor one. Although the minor one's a little bit trickier. I would say you save a lot of energy on the major one if you curve it a bit. And especially this one, if you do a minor bar chord here. So you see? I'm only pressing down on those 2 frets, those 2 strings. Okay, so basically to round out this lesson about bar chords, you need to remember 2 main things. When you're pressing down on a bar chord, the bar finger here, you don't have to press every single string. Just think about which strings you really need to press, and then just, well, maybe to avoid that noise, but yeah, like that. So you just need to remember what you really need to press, and the other ones you don't have to apply pressure if you can. Whenever you can, do this. The second one is just remember to press very close, just behind the fret, so that you use as little amount of energy as possible. So press where you need to and press behind the fret. And with that, I hope you will be playing cleaner, more awesome, epic, beautiful sounding bar chords. See you next time. My name is Aman. Thank you for listening and watching. Bye.